My name is Asad Chaudhary, speaking on behalf of Justice for All Canada, a human rights advocacy organization committed to defending persecuted and marginalized communities, amplifying oppressed voices, and safeguarding civil liberties both globally and here at home. We're here today because Bill C-9 represents a serious step backward in human rights and democratic freedoms in Canada. And what makes the situation even more concerning is the government did not meaningfully consult with the communities who will be most impacted by this legislation. Muslim communities, Palestinian communities, Black and Indigenous communities, labor organizations, faith groups, none were brought into the conversation in a real or substantive way. When laws are drafted about us without speaking to us, the result is always the same: overreach, confusion, and harm. Bill C-9 allows police to lay hate propaganda charges without requiring approval from the Provincial Attorney General. That safeguard is there to prevent politicized persecutions. Removing it shifts enormous discretionary power to policing institutions that many of our communities already struggle to trust. The bill also creates new standalone hate crime offenses and uses broad subjective definitions of intimidation, fear, or obstruction. This means peaceful protests, vigils, picket lines, even cultural demonstrations or youth gatherings could be criminalized if someone simply claims to feel intimidated. For communities who rely on these spaces to organize, mobilize, and advocate, this bill threatens to silence us at the very moment. Canada needs more democratic participation, not less. Bill C-9 will be the reverse of its intent, destroying communities by further pushing youth and minorities away from their communities that they trust, that they depend on for their development. Amendments discussed at committee, including supported proposals, would also remove long-standing protections for people who cite religious texts in good faith. Combined with suggestions to extend offenses to the online space, this means khutbas, live-streamed du'as, study circles, sermons, or community webinars could come under scrutiny. For Muslim community already subject to disproportionate surveillance, this is not just chilling, it is dangerous. Alternatives are not the solution. Bill C-257 and similar proposals repeat the same vague definitions and the same risks. Changing the bill number does not fix its structural problems. Our call to the government is to withdraw Bill C-9 entirely, retain Attorney General oversight, and protect good faith religious text defenses. Eliminate vague subjective offenses, reject expanded protected zones, commit to evidence-based approaches to addressing hate, approaches that do not criminalize speech, symbolism, or peaceful non-disruptive assembly. Re-engage communities through real consultation, not after-the-fact justification. Your role as a community member and what you can do today is to contact your member of parliament. I ask every person here and everyone listening to speak directly to your MP. Tell them you oppose Bill C-9. You expect them to defend the civil liberties of your community. You want them to support evidence-based, non-carceral responses to hate. You want them to oppose any law that criminalizes peaceful expression, political advocacy, or community organization. MPs respond when communities raise their voices. Make them accountable, make them listen, make them act. Protesting is not a threat to democracy. Protesting is how democracy breeds. Thank you.
Well said.